Once again, we in this thing. You've probably seen by now, Supreme Court has shut down affirmative action in admissions with universities. And they will have to find new ways to diversify. The court's conservative majority overturned admissions plans at Harvard and University of North Carolina, the nation's oldest private and public colleges. The vote was 6-3 in North Carolina, and it's 6-2 in Harvard. If you hear those numbers, one of the people sat out on the Harvard case because they were a member of an advisory governing board there, so conflict of interest. The college admission disputes are among several high-profile cases focused on race in America and were weighed by conservative-dominated, but most diverse court ever. Among the 9 justices are 4 women, 2 black people, and 1 Latina. Alright, on this next one, you may think I'm just trying to promote this, but it is true. They have determined that men should beat their Peter more often. That's right. Apparently, beating that Peter up to 21 times per month can prevent prostate cancer. I've heard things of this nature before, but this one's a little more interesting. While most people with prostate cancer survive it, you'd be much better off avoiding the danger altogether. Science says that whacking that Peter regularly helps with that. I'm sorry. It says it helps with that. So let's just go a little further. There have been other studies which have suggested that a healthy sex life where you're climaxing often results in a noticeable drop in cancer rates, but science seems to have zeroed in on the magic number of 21. I wonder, are people not having sex anymore? And that's why they're saying beat your Peter more often, because it seems like with this study that they would simply say have more intercourse, but they're just saying whack your Peter more often. Basically, the researchers surveyed 31,925 men over an 18-year period. I gotta say, this is quite the study. It looks like they went way into detail, and they kept tabs on how often they were whacking that wiener throughout their lives, which led them to make the scientific discovery, which will surely be welcomed by men around the world. Side note, this may be gross, but it's just a fact. I couldn't picture myself stepping in a room, putting some kind of footage on, getting my blue magic out, and then when I get done, calling the doctor, or the scientist, hey, I did it again. Yeah, go ahead and put a line by my name. And then later that day, you'd be like, rough day, I did it again. Go ahead and put a line by my name. Oops, I did it again. I whacked that Peter. In other news, Squid Game alone increased the value of Netflix by an estimated $900 million. That's crazy. That one show, just that show, increased the value by $900 million. It also made South Korean writer and director Hwang Dong-hyuk famous but not rich. This is the part that kind of is a little rough, because in his contract he had forfeited all intellectual property rights and received no residuals. And basically what that is rerun money, restreams. He's not getting any residuals for that. And the intellectual property rights, that's basically saying that he owns that property and no one can duplicate it. So the interesting thing is, if that contract ever falls through, or if they ever stop doing business, they can make octopus games and just say, we'll do it on our own. Probably won't be as good. I don't want to see octopus games. I don't want to see calamari games. I do hope this guy is able to renegotiate. I'm sure he's making money, but the fact that he's not getting that intellectual property rights and that rerun money, that restream money when you watch it again, every time you watch it again, he's basically getting one stream per household, because I'm sure that goes to your IP address. If you say I'm going to watch it again, he's not getting counted. Netflix getting that money though, but not him. I'm not going to go as far as to say it's a scam though. This is the agreement that they made. Always read your contracts, people. There's no problems going on. Apparently, they're still in good spirits and working on Squid Games season 2. So let's get ready. And this is something that I like to see. We have here Billboard released their list of the 50 greatest hip hop groups of all time. Once again, we know it's the 50th year of hip hop, so that's probably why they did this. And it did feature Public Enemy, Salt and Pepper, De La Soul, and etc. But the number one group was Outkast. Can't say I'm mad to hear this. I'm sure everybody has their own opinion of who they think should be there and things of that nature. I'll let y'all argue in the comments, but I will go ahead and give you that top 10 right here. You let me know if y'all think these groups are in the correct order or if they should even be there at all. So the top 10, they had The Roots, 9, De La Soul, 8, Salt and Pepper, 7, Eric B. and Rakim, 6, Public Enemy, 5, Run DMC, 4, A Tribe Called Quest, 3, N.W.A, 2, Wu-Tang Clan. I was gonna keep it to myself, but why is Wu-Tang in front of N.W.A? I'm gonna just go ahead. And number 1, Outkast. Do you agree with these being in this list? Do you agree with them being in this order? Y'all let me know. Stay subscribed. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and write reviews. Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Subscribe to the channel. Like, comment, show some love. We love it. Let's keep it going with VVP.